What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Kaiki here, and I'm back with another one. And today we're just gonna be taking a quick look at Valenty. Nothing too crazy and nothing like that. We're just gonna be sliding through, taking a look at her animations and stuff like that. And then I'm just gonna briefly kind of just talk about her and talk about why I wanted to summon for this unit. Ooh, excuse me, and why I'm so hyped for this unit to a certain extent, right? So I did get super lucky, super lucky. I pulled her off of my second multi, so I did not have to go far on her step up at all, which I really worked in my favor because I'm honestly trying to save for some of the Christmas stuff, because you know how these gacha games get, man. Christmas, they always dropping some heat, man, or always trying to drop something that's gonna get people to drop their money, because it's the holidays. People are willing to spend money, they're in the Christmas joy, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna briefly talk about her skills. So her first skill, second law of motion, right? So that skill is where she does like the little mech arm punches, where she does like a whole bunch of like rush punches with her mech arms. And basically, pretty much what it does is it just drops all defensive related stats on your enemy. And at rank 1, it drops their stats by defensive stats by 20. Rank 2 drops their defensive stats by 30. Then at rank 3, it drops their defensive stats by 40. Rank 1 and rank 2, it does 100% attack damage, and then at rank 3, it jumps up to 300% attack damage. So attack damage definitely not that nothing too crazy, but where it shines is just that she's constantly just going to be debuffing all your defensive related stats. So she's just going to be making your enemy's team just take so much extra damage, and so that's really good. So she's basically like a tanky debuffer, right? So with her second skill with the little mech arms, where she does like the little where she throws the actual arms and she's not doing the little punches, that is an AoE move. And pretty much it does the same thing. It's a debuffing type move, but this time she's debuffing your attack related stats. So at rank 2, she's she's decreasing the enemy's attack related stats by 20% for 2 turns. Then at rank 3, she decreases attack related stats to your enemy for 30% for 3 turns. So she's basically like a tanky debuff, like a tanky debuffer. That's what she does. She's gonna be able to tank fairly well, because going off of this, she seems like more like a defensive oriented type unit. She's gonna be able to tank pretty well, and she's gonna be debuffing the hell out of your enemy's team, right? So definitely cool to see that. Definitely cool to see that. So ultimate burst. Oh no, I'm reading that wrong. So her ultimate is, oh yeah, burst a single enemy with 630% of this unit's attack. So oh yeah, so it does burst damage. So burst is basically like one of those effects, I think. Yeah, so burst increases damage to targets with buff by 2%. So yeah, so when your enemy has a buff applied in this, she activates her ultimate, it's gonna do 2 times extra damage. So that's how burst works as an effect. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much her kit there. Then her passive, just long story short, her passive pretty much just nullifies penetration, which is just like a major slap in the face to the Lilia and Blue Demon Meliodas setup, because that's like, you going, like, I've been watching videos, so many videos on that guy, and bro, every time you see him, you most likely see him with Lilia, and then that extra damage that he just does with that penetration rate that you get from Lilia, and combine that with his AoE, Blue Demon Meliodas just does stupid damage. But she's basically a complete counter to that, because she's going to be debuffing the hell out of the Blue Demon Meliodas and Lilith, and she's basically going to be just getting rid of that whole penetration thing. So that's the reason why I wanted to do that, because I needed a good PvP unit in general anyway to start getting up into more higher ranks, because I want to get to that level where I'm getting like 30 stones, like, it's not stones, but 30 gems a week, so I could just keep just letting it stack until like around Christmas time I'm ready to just go stupid, like on a or like whatever Christmas banner they plan on dropping. So yeah, I just been going on a tangent and talking. I know you don't even have to pay attention to what I'm talking about. You could just look at the gameplay and just take a look at her animations and see what you like about her so far. But I just wanted to just quickly. Wasn't really that quick, but no, just break down not Lilia. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? Valenty. I just wanted to break her down and just talk about why I'm hyped for this unit. I don't know. It's so tough because I like Jericho so much as a character, so I'm a dummy. I went out of the way, even though I heard that she was a glass cannon. It didn't even matter to me. So I went ahead and like put a whole bunch of investment into my my Jericho. she hits really hard, really hard. Especially we have crit damage a gear on her, but she really is a glass cannon. I knew that going in, but damn, I was like, why did I do it, bro? What can I say? Jericho is best girl, and I had to do it, bro. But yeah, I'm definitely still gonna be investing in her. I'm probably gonna make her my main green PvP unit, and my team probably will consist of a probably SR Green Gil Thunder in my fourth slot. This Lilia, King, my blue King that everybody has, and probably the red Kung Fu Diane, possibly her. It's either that or because the only other red unit I have that's really good is my Gil Thunder, but I can't use two Gil Thunder, so I have to choose between the green one, the green SR one, and I'll have to choose between or the red one who's a super tank, and then the green SR one. He's just good for PvP because of his passive. He buffs all defensive related stats by 30%. So I don't know. That's something I'm about to probably just think on in my own time. But yeah, enough blabbering for me. Valenty, she's really good. If you guys have a decent amount of crystals, you should definitely just at least go to the third step and just see how lucky you get with her. And then you never know, you might end up pulling a unit that you also wanted that's in the general pool. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to quickly show off Valenty, show her off a little bit and talk about it at the same time. So tell me what you guys think about Valenty. Go like, subscribe for more content. It's your boy Kai Kid, and I am out.
Go Jesus is beyond broken, bruh. Come on now. Stop fucking playing with me.